Hi, Math 8. So this is actually the introduction to Chapter 10, Section 1. Actually, it's just the introduction to Chapter 10, to be honest with you, because this is the basis of everything. So take your time, go ahead and pause the video and start writing this example with these two ideas. And then when you're ready, play the video and you can sort of follow along. We have A and X here. A is actually larger in physical form than the X. A is what we're going to call the base, okay? And then X, which is a little bit smaller when you write it, up here in the right-hand corner, that's called the exponent. Now the base is a factor that's going to repeat. And you may ask, well, how many times will it repeat? Well, that's where the exponent comes in. The exponent will tell you how many times the base will repeat. And I guess the one word that I left out here is multiplication, because when we use factor as a word, we're talking about multiplication. Here's an example of that right now. This is 5 to the 4th power, or 5 to the power of 4, or 5 to the 4th. In either case, the base is 5, the exponent is 4. So the base is a factor, and the exponent 4 is going to tell you to write that base, or that factor, 4 times. And so 5 to the 4th is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. And that's all I'm going to do right now. You might be thinking, well, what's the answer? This is what we're talking about right now. So, for instance, this right here is very important. This is A squared. And this is what we're talking about here, is how we pronounce these things. When the exponent is 2, we say A squared. Okay? Again, when the exponent is 2, we say squared. So this is going to be 6 squared. Now, when the exponent is 3, we use a specific word there. This is going to be x cubed. So now let's take it and put a number in for the base. So this now is going to be 5 cubed. Please remember, this is a video, so feel free to pause at any time you need to. So I have 4 more examples right here. If you want to, you can go ahead and use your pencil and try to write these out first. We're going to basically write things like this, except these don't have a 2 or a 3, so we're not going to be using the words squared or cubed at this point. So this is, the base is 7, the exponent is 4, so this is going to be 7 to the 4th. I'm not going to write the whole word out, I'll do it that way. Now some teachers will say 7 to the 4th power, and others might even say 7 to the power of 4. It's all about preference, and I prefer to sort of say it this way, 7 to the 4th. Here we have a base of 4 and an exponent of 6. So this is going to be 4 to the 6th. A base of 10 and a power of 5. So this is going to be 10 to the 5th. This is also known as base 10 math, by the way. When the base number is 10, that's called base 10. And actually, the exponent is just telling you how many zeros to write. So 10 to the 5th power basically means you write a 1. I'll put it right here. If we were trying to actually evaluate it completely, and then we put 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go in and you put your comma in the right place. Okay? And then the last one here, this is a base of 21 and an exponent of 12. So this is 21 to the 12th. And a little language arts lesson here. Anytime a number is 10 or less, we should probably write the word. But once we go above the number 10, we can write the number. So starting with 11 and on, you can write the number. All right? Hopefully this basic introduction will help you understand and how to say things correctly for the rest of the chapter.